now.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
By sitting down.
And reclining back.
We work full-time and we parent full-time.
We will be reclined until further notice.
It's our right to let the dishes soak overnight.
And to mow the lawn tomorrow-ish.
We proudly declare that, yes, we are still watching that.
And no, we won't be cooking tonight.
We, the lazy, are taking back lazy.
By getting comfy on our LaZBoy furniture.
LaZBoy, long live the lazy.
Well, I have to say I'm living my best life. This is so wonderful to just sit down and relax, even though cleaning was fun. You know, this is a whole nother story. We are talking right now about our LaZBoy recliners. First of all, LaZBoy. People don't say, do you have a recliner? They say, do you have a LaZBoy? It's like world famous. I mean, everybody knows LaZBoy. I just found out from my guest, Amy. It's a 98-year-old company. And we are so excited, not only to have the brand at HSN, but the deals that we get to pass along to you are unprecedented. I am not even kidding. So I want to share with you, we've got 2 different choices for you, 4 different colors. And this price goes back up tomorrow. This is Saturday. Tomorrow, this all ends. And I do encourage you, take a close look at these colors. You choose, do you want a manual mode or a power? It's one or the other, and I'll break down the savings because it's significant. You're saving between $900 and like $1,200 or $1,300 to get them this week at HSN. So there's manual or power, and then I'm going to refer you to these beautiful colors back here because we've got 4 absolutely stunning choices. We're gonna share right there. We've got that beautiful dark brown. That one is called the tawny. It's been the most popular for sure in both manual and power. The next to that is called lead. I love it. It's like a darker, it's like a gray. There's one shade even a little bit lighter than the gray, and that's next door and is called the powder. So as we pan from left to right, that's the tawny, then the lead, then we'll move a little bit further and you're gonna see the powder. A super soft, almost just a slight hint of blue. It's so pretty. And then next to that, maybe my favorite, it's called the oyster. It's so pretty. That one is the most limited. I'm just gonna give you a heads up, just putting it out there because I know this has been a very popular commodity this week as a weekly deal drop. So I'm gonna break this down for you. First of all, you get free shipping, and shipping includes a very VIP experience. We'll tell you about that in a minute. But you're literally saving, I mean, today, one way to look at this, if you've always wanted a power LaZBoy, you can get the power LaZBoy with us at $300 less than you spend in retail for their manual mode. It's an amazing deal that we're doing this week. So we're gonna get into the construction, the delivery, all of the features because LaZBoy is world famous for a long list of reasons. And my guest, Amy Salm, I don't think she's sleeping yet, even though she looks pretty comfy.
It's real hard to stay awake. I'm exhausted from all the vacuuming. I'm exhausted. So I'm just gonna sit here in comfort, let the camera do the work. No. I am sitting, we are both sitting in the power version, and this is exclusive for LaZBoy because we designed and patented the wireless remote. And you think, oh gosh, not another remote in the house. Well, wait till you see the different features that I'm able to talk to you about. This has a home button. So you saw me, I was fully reclined, and all I did was press the home button and I came back to an upright seated rocking position because these are rockers to start. So when you first sit down, you're gonna have that fabulous comfort and cloud, and we're gonna talk to you about all of that. And then you get the comfort of choosing your favorite reclining positions. Now, it has memory. So there's memory 1 or memory 2. So if you're sharing the chair, you each get a memory position. Or if you're getting a pair of chairs, then you each have your own favorite reclining positions. Then LaZBoy made it very easy for you. This first layer is for the headrest. So I can press the button and the chair begins to recline. This is how LaZBoy got started in 1927 by hinging the chair in the back, just like we hinge at our hips. So as it reclines backward, you still get to rock. And then the whole seat slides forward to always support the lower lumbar and the back of the legs all the way to the floor. Now the second layer actually has a little white area on the leg rest, so I can press it one digit at a time, or I can hold it down and the leg rest takes me to a fabulous reclining position. This is actually my favorite. There's a motor up here in the headrest, and as I press that, it raises up to 55 degrees. So even if you're in a full recline, I'm going to take myself to the full recline. Now I want to sit up and watch HSN, and all I have to do is raise the headrest.
Oh, that's
I don't
nice.
have to change my body position. Now I'm up and I can read, I can watch television, I can have a conversation. And as you make the changes, you may decide you want more lumbar support, and that's what the very last motor does. These are all 4 separate motors that get you into your favorite reclining position, and when you're ready, hold down your memory button. This is 1 beep for position 1, or you'll have 2 beeps for position 2, and then the home button again when you're ready to come back to an upright. Look, I'm not moving. The chair's doing all the work, and it's whisper quiet.
I hear nothing.
Yes.
And may I just say, the cushioning is instantly, you sit down and it's like, it's Tempur-Pedic, right? I mean,
It's Tempur-Pedic in the seat, all the way to the back and to the ankles. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that lumbar situation is an incredible treat as well. I mean, all the padding, even all the way around the arms, the ankles, the underneath your knees.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Wait till I show you the factory footage, and then I stand up and I'll go through all of this. But the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is talk to me about the fabric, in your opinion, because this is the first time we've had the iKudos, which is an iClean fabric. It's our first time having this fabric on HSN.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It is like the softest suede I have ever felt. It's so soft. And it's got a pebbling. I didn't know that.
Yes.
This is, wow, so we get an upgrade.
We designed the fabric to look like leather.
Yeah.
Even down to where you may see some of the veining that you would see naturally in a hide.
Yes.
And then we give it the pebbling of the cell structure of a hide. And then we give you that soft suede hand. But it's fabric. It's iClean technology, which is a water-based, family-friendly solution. We take the entire bolt of fabric and dip it in this solution. So every single fiber is coated, and it's not just something that gets sprayed on the surface. So here's cranberry juice. I always love to bring it with me. And it beads on the surface. Don't rush. Don't panic. Just let the paper towel do the work.
Watch this.
Pick up all of these little bubbles and watch the big spill, okay? That's all that's to it.
It's being drawn towards.
Yes, and I just keep dabbing and dabbing.
Cranberry juice on a lightest colored fabric, oyster.
Yes, and all I did was continue to dab, because you can see there's more coming off here that you may not even see, because the spills actually fall off and create more. So you can get the rest of it. Now it's done. There's nothing here. And I want you to touch the fabric.
It's dry.
It's totally dry.
It's totally dry. This is
here.
literally the softest material I've ever felt on a LaZBoy.
Yes. So all the spill is here. Nothing is on the fabric. And you think about, well, you know, Amy, I could just have a cleaning company come in and they'll clean the surface. You're absolutely right. But what happens when it's not iClean technology, which is exclusive to LaZBoy, it absorbs through the fabric, it then goes to the back of the fabric and begins to seep down into the foaming and the other features that you have underneath. That's where a new life of your spill begins to take over. And that area of your furniture you can never get clean.
No, that's a very good point. Now, obviously, these are the leather chairs that we've had maybe in previous shows and that sort of thing. This is a really beautiful material, though.
This is our Tempur-Pedic that you were speaking of. We are the only company that has married a communication with Tempur-Pedic, the #1 known memory foam mattress company. And because of this, It took over 5 years for the scientists at Tempur-Pedic and the engineers at LaZBoy to take a mattress and bring the cell structure down so that it's correct for the size of seating. And when we talk about this, I'll stand up and open the recliner. I want you to see where we put the Tempur-Pedic. So there's the reclining. There's your full power motion. We're not like other companies that, okay, we have an upgraded cushion. And they start the upgraded cushion here because the back is to here. We put it all the way to the back because when you're fully reclined, the body is back here to stay supported with the lumbar support. We take it all the way through, up over the chaise pad. We could stop it here, but we don't. We actually wrap it all the way under because, look, like you with your shoes, look where your ankles still are. And as you're taller, the ankles come off a little more, and we want you to have that support.
That's a very, very good point. Like right there at the ankle bone. I still have the padding. I'm 5'9".
Yes.
Yeah, that's a beautiful feature.
Yes.
All those little things make so much of a difference.
It does. And then in the backs itself, we have the design of the frame on purpose. So I'm going to raise the back up so you can see. Notice the leg rest shortens as I raise the back. This is called a smile. And that smile design that we do is how it actually helps to support the center of the head and the neck. And then as you come down to the lumbar support, this is the lower back, but we never consider that center back as part of the lumbar. That's where your kidneys are. And you need just as much support around that mid-center to low back as you do the area all the way down in the lumbar. And as I recline this again, notice the leg rest comes forward to keep the long legs supported. And then the back comes back to keep that lumbar fully engaged. Now, let me show you that lumbar motor, which is here. Look at this. An additional 3 inches.
Can you guys see how it's moving to support the lower back right now?
So let me lower it.
I feel it.
You can watch me as I lower the lumbar. Okay, watch it actually come down. This is not like the lumbar support in your car. Your car is actually an air bladder. And if there's too much pressure on the air bladder, it will pop, and then you've lost that. This is actually a motor in the back, and it lifts that again and up additional 3 inches. And this is all LaZBoy's fabulous Dacron, but the motor has moved that forward versus a bladder.
This is my favorite LaZBoy I've ever offered with you. I am so happy that we're doing this as a weekly deal drop. This is, I mean, the savings is so incredible. I mean, you can buy, walk into a store and get a LaZBoy recliner, and you spend a pretty penny for them, and they are worth it. And we're going to talk a little bit about delivery and what we do here at HSN, as opposed to even if you shop in retail and spend a lot more. And I'm not kidding when I say that you could spend between, I think it's between $8 and like $9 and $1,300 savings here compared to retail. This is the delivery, and then I'm going to show you colors.
We are doing white glove delivery. So in about 7 to 10 days, we're going to call you and make an appointment. You don't have to wait home all day long. On your appointment day, we're going to call you and let you know 30 minutes out that we're on our way. When we get to the home, you just point and we take care of everything else. Where do you want this? Is it up on a 2nd floor, a 3rd floor? Is it going down in the basement? Doesn't matter to us. We're going to take the furniture there. Then we put the back on the base. When it comes to the manual, and we'll go over that as well, the back just slides on the base. You sit down and start enjoying your recliner. When it's the power version, there's only 2 steps more, and we actually have to connect the power cords. So we slide the base on halfway, the back onto the base halfway, connect all the connectors, and they lock. So they won't come apart when you're moving around in your chair. They are fully locked. We attach it with an 8-foot cord that we offer with it, and it attaches to a surge protection box. So you don't have to have extension cords. You don't have to have a surge protector. Everything is already built into the chair. And then you sit down, find your sweet spot, save it on your memory, and just enjoy. We take away all the packaging and all the plastics because we 98% recycle.
Oh my gosh, that feels good to know too. Not only to take away the debris, because that's a lot, and you just don't have to deal with any of it. I have not told you about VIP financing yet, for those of you with an HSN card. And And if you don't have the card, you can apply tonight, get it. $25 as a gift waiting for you in your account, and you can still then enjoy the VIP financing I'm about to tell you about. So this is how you can apply, and certainly you can call the toll-free number as well. But what that breaks down to in terms of your monthly payments, it's $61 for the manual, $94 for the power. And that's over the course of 18 months. We don't charge interest. We hold the balance. We are your bank. And we let you just pay one little itty bitty bit a month for 18 months. So if you've dreamed of having a power recliner, you know that you're saving $1,300 here by getting it at HSN, if you can still get it, because we don't even have close to 100 of any one of the options when it comes to both power and manual. So I'm gonna go back there to show you the colors that we do still have available. Both modes are still here. It's just a matter of personal preference. We're sitting on the ones with the power, the remote, which, by the way, I don't know if we showed you, but it just snuggles right on in its own little home spot right here on the side of the chair. And then I think I see a little power port there as well to charge your phone.
So let's go through that since you're sitting there, Callie.
And then I'll show you colors, I promise.
This is a little divot here. This is magnetic, so it just pops right in and out, okay? Here you have memory 1 and 2 if you don't want to use your wireless remote. Inside, if you happen to lose it, press that button. And wherever this is in your home, it will beep. And when you find it, press any button and it stops.
I love it.
If you have little sticky fingers at home that like to change the positions that you're in when you're sitting in your recliner, this is a communication button. Slide it to the back and you won't be able to use the remote. Your little ones won't be able to use it, so they can't change your reclining position.
Okay.
And then a USB wireless charging port is here.
Good.
So that again, if you use your communication, turn it back on, slide it forward, everything works on this, and then you can fully charge your phone or your tablet. Now, the other thing is, look, if we can get a shot, I don't know if we can, but there's your 8 feet of cord that comes all the way back.
Okay.
And this is the surge protection box. I don't know if we can I get all of that?
Yeah, I can see it.
in
It's
here?
all the way back to here.
It's all the way back, right, okay? There's a green light that lets you know it's on. Not everybody wants to have wires in the house. You know, you just saw a whole hour of vacuuming. Well, you'd have to vacuum around the wires. You can float your reclining furniture in the room because LaZBoy offers a lithium-ion battery. And this battery is on hsn.com.